Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Many times you have encountered a situation where you have to perform a specific step multiple times, right? In your coding journey. So let's take an example. If you want to print the hello world statement 1000 times, then it is really bad idea that you will write 10,000 or 1,000 or whatever many print statements, right? So in to save us from this kind of scenario or repetition in programming, here loop control statements. And the first loop control statement we are going to see today is while loop. So let's have a look to the flow chart of while loop and how the while loop works. Okay. So first of all, you can see here it will check condition, and if condition is true, right, then the loop or the statements inside the block or indented block in Python programming language will execute. And after that indented block is executed, it control goes to the condition again. Okay, then it will check again the condition, and if it is true, then it will run the statements or block of code. Again after that it will do the same thing. Okay, and it will goes continue and continue and continue. But when the condition get false, that time the while loop will be ended, or we will come out of the loop and the program will be ended. And in this way, in programming, while loops are working. Okay, so let's see the example of while loops in the code. So I will open the code here. So here is the while loop. Okay, and here you can see the general syntax of while loop. Here is the general syntax of while loop, and you can see it here. First of all, here we start with a word while. Okay, so here is the while keyword we use. Then we will test the conditions. After that, we put a semicolon. Then the code block or whatever indented block is there, we will perform the actions. Okay, and after that we will come out of the loop if condition doesn't match, and if condition match we will continue the loop again and again and again. We can use else statements with while block as well. Okay, so let's try to run. So here I have created a simple program. You can see I have created a variable I, assigned it a value of 0, and while I is less than or equals to 10, will print hello world. And after that, I am increasing value of I to 1. Okay, so here I will run the program. You can see hello world, hello world is printed 10 times. And how this thing works here. So you can see here, first of all, i's value is 0, and 0 is it will come into the while. Expression will be evaluated. 0 is less than 10. Okay, yes, it is less than 10. Then this value is true. And if while's loop value is true, then it will execute the block of the code inside it. Then it will print the hello world statement, and first hello world is printed. Then it will come here and increase the value of I equals to I plus 1. Now i's value become 1. Okay, then i's value will become 1. Again it will check I is less than 10, 1 is less than 10. Yes, it is true. Again it will come, it will execute this statement and print the hello world statement. And here second hello world statement is printed. The same case, it will again increase the value I from 1 to 2, and it will again check 2 is less than 10 and again come into the block and print this hello world, right? So it will do unless and until value of I becomes 10. Now i's value is 10 and 10 is less than 10. Now this condition is false and it will break out of the loop and loop is ended. So in this way loops are working in Python programming language. Another scenario, I have created a code here, and here it is an infinite loop. If you pass a condition to the loop which will not be false anyway, then the loop is going till eternity. And here you can see while true I equals to 0, print I, right? I will just remove this statement from here, and let's add this statement here, and let's run the program. So now you can see value of I is continuously increasing and program is not stopping. You can see here it's still going on and going on. So I will stop the program by interrupting it. Okay, so here I have interrupted the program, comment it and run it again. Okay, so the next thing is while and else statement. So as we have seen, while loop is going and going on, right? But if we want to print something, if while loop is not true, in that scenario, we can do this here, hi, right? So how it works? So here again, I have created a variable I equals to 0. I will check I is less than 10 and print I plus I equals to I plus 1. Okay. And else we will print I. So it will come i's value is 0, 0 is less than 10, yes, then print I, 0 is printed. Then i's value becomes 2, I plus 1, 1. Okay, now 1 is less than 10. Okay, then print 1, it is printing 1. Now i's value become 2 in this statement, and here it will again come to the loop. 2 is less than 10. Okay, print 2. Okay, it will print 2 and it will again increase i's value to 3 and it will go on and on and on. Okay, till 9. Now after it will print 9, I equals to 10, i's value become 10. Now 10 is less than 10, no, it is false. So if it is false, then it will come to this else statement and print this high, and you can see the high is printed there, right? So the next scenario with the loop control statements is we can nest the loop inside one and another. Okay, so here you can see nesting of while loop, and you can see I want to print this kind of matrix or two-dimensional matrix here, right? So how I will print this two-dimensional matrix, right? So I will delete this program and let's do program it again. Okay, so I will create a variable num and num equals to 1. Okay. Then I will create another variable I and I will assign it a value of 1. Okay. Then let's start a while loop. First while loop, right? In first while loop, we have to iterate through rows, right? This is first row, second row, and third row, right? So we have 3 rows. So our I has to be less than or equals to 3, right? We have to create a loop which iterate 3 times, first, second, and 3. Okay, this is our first condition. Then let's create again a variable j equals to 1 inside this loop, right? Now we have to iterate again 3 times for this first 3 times, right? So how 3 times? For this first item, then the second item, then the third item, right? So I will create again a while loop. While now j should be less than or equals to 3, right? Okay. Then we will print the number. Print num. Okay, but if we use the default print statement, then it will end with a ends with end line or slash n character, and it will enter in a new line, right? So we don't want that. So for that, let's pass another parameter end to print statement. And in our case, let's change the end to empty space, one empty space. Okay. Now let's increase the value of number num equals to num plus 1, right? Again, we need to increase the value of j equals to j plus 1, right? Then come out of this inner while loop and let's print and just pass an empty string to it. Why? Because after iterating 1, 2, and 3, we need to go to next line, and for going to the next line, we need a slash n next line character. We need to print it, right? So for that, this print statement is there. Then let's increase the value of I equals to I plus 1, right? And here is our program. Okay, so let's try to run the program. So now you can see if I run the program 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is here. And if you try to dry run this program, then you will think how it will work. Okay, so let's try to dry run the program. So yeah, this is our matrix. Okay, and we want to dry run our program, right? So I will draw the lines first. Okay, this is our matrix, right? So what happens? So you can see, first of all, what will happen is number equals to 1. Okay, while I equals to I is 1. 1 is less than or equals to 3. Yes, it is less than or equals to 3. Then while is true. Okay, j equals to 1. Okay, 1 is less than or equals to 3. Yes, while loop is true, and we will print num. And what is the value of num? Num's value is 1. Okay, then here 1 is printed. Then it will increase the value of num equals to num plus 1. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, and value of j is also increased. 1 plus 1 is 2. J is 2. Okay, now it will again check j. Now this time j is 2. 2 is less than or equals to 3. Yes. Then it will again print num. Okay, it will print num. Num's value is 2. It will print 2. And then again it will increase the value of num by 1. So num's value is 3. Again it will increase the value of j by 1. So j's value is 3. Now it will check j is less than or equals to 3. Yes, it is less than or equals to 3. Right, then it will print num. So num's value is 3 and it will print here. Okay, then again it will increase the num's value. Now num's value is 4. 3 plus 1, 4, and j's value is 3 plus 1, 4. But now this time while loop is not true. 4 is less than or equals to 2, not true. So it will come out of here and print this statement, print. So this statement ends with a slash n. So we are on this line, right? Now we are on this line. Again it will increase the value of I, which was initially 1. So now I equals to 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now it will come in the outer while loop, and outer while loop is here. J's value equals to, okay, 1. Again initialize to 1, and I, 2 is less than or equals to 3. Then it will come inside the loop and process the same statement for 5, 4, 5, and 6. Again it will come out of the loop and then change the line. Okay, then it will increase i's value to 3. Now 3 is less than or equals to 3. Yes, it is true. Now j is again initialized to 1, and then again 1 is less than 3, then it will print 7. Then again it will increase to 8, and again it will print 8, and again it will print 9, and then it will end. Now i's value become 4, and here 4 is not possible. 4 is less than or equals to 3 is false. Then it will come out of the loop and our matrix is printed. Okay, so in this way, nested statements are working in Python programming language. So in this lecture, we saw like how while loops are working in Python programming language with the else statement, and again with the nested while loops as well, right? In the next video we will see break, continue, and past statements with interesting examples. Okay, and if you think this content is helpful to you, then please do share this video with more enthusiastic programmer. We will bring the same kind of and quality of content again in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed like our channel, then please do that. We will see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.